Good morning and welcome to the CopaLoadofRacing special, where we're going to be looking at the first day of the action at the Western Meeting in Ayr, or the Ayr Gold Cup Festival as it likes to be known now. Thankfully it's a better day than it was yesterday with Storm Alley blowing through. The ground at Ayr is soft, heavy in places. So it'll be testing conditions. That wind blowing may make things a little bit sticky underfoot for the horses, but a good day's action. Of course, a highlight on the card today of the first day is the Doonside Cup. So looking forward to it. Be down there at Ayr later on today, and hopefully the weather remains dry. It's forecast to be not going to be the most warmest of days, but it's going to be better than it was last year. Obviously, when this time last year we have heard the news that the first day's action was abandoned, and then obviously the full 3 days where we lost all 3 days because of that bad patch of ground at Ayr. But all things great now, so we're ready to go. Ayr Gold Cup, of course, on Saturday. I'll look at that on Friday night for you in the vlog. I'll also look at tomorrow's action. I'll do another vlog tomorrow morning looking at Ladies' Day. There's 2 listed races tomorrow, and then of course on Saturday we also have the Firth of Clyde Stakes, the only group race in Scotland now, sadly. Anyway, let's look at today's racing. We start off at 1:30 with the EBF Novice Stakes. Over a mile. 11 go to post. There's a hot favourite in this, Dark Jedi for Charlie Hills. It's currently around about 6-4 on, and there's a few other horses that could pose a threat. Takumi for Roger Varian, who's got a decent record at Ayr. Roger Varian is in there with a shout. You've got Bullion Boss for Michael Dodds, and DB for Declan Carroll. George Mallory, there we go, I can say it now. Kevin Ryan's in there as well. Now there's one horse that's around about 40-1. It's a big price. I accept. Carl Burke's horse, this Jackal. Clifford Lee takes off £3. It's run twice, still a maiden, and last time out it finished down the field at Kempton in a pretty minor event. That was just under a fortnight ago. Now it's, as I say, it's about 40-1, this horse, but for an each way player it might be in with a chance. The reason I'm maybe going with it, it's out of Dark Angel. Dark Angel liked a bit of cut underfoot, and that's what it's going to get today at Ayr. And it might be worth going with for an each way punt there. Jackal. 2 o'clock is a handicap over 7 furlongs, and a couple of horses in here that may pose a threat. Glengarry for Keith Dalgleish may be competitive enough at a big price, but the other one that I think could run really well is Chai Chai for Andrew Balding. David Probert takes a ride. Chai Chai does like cut underfoot, won really well at Chester under those types of conditions. Didn't really show itself to its best at Leicester, but as I think it will have conditions to suit today, and at 8-1 has got a chance. In the 2:30 Division 1 of a mile handicap here, and the favourite Mustaqbal, Callum Rodriguez is on board for Michael Dodds. Won really impressively over a week ago at Carlisle, and I think it can do the same here. It is a favourite, currently around about 11-4, so I think that will show up well in that race. Division 2 of that race, that same handicap, is at 3:05, and there's 14 runners in this one at the moment. And Chinese Spirit's a horse I've mentioned a couple of times in the vlog over the past year. I was at Musselburgh the other week there when he finished a few lengths behind the winner, but was clear of the rest of the field. It's got that little bit of a syndrome at the moment where it's getting placed in races and not necessarily winning, but does run really well. Course and distance winner here at Ayr. Paddy Mathers takes the ride for Mike Smith, local trainer I think he's in Galston. So I think that horse could run well. It's currently around about 5-1 at the moment. Now the 335 is a highlight on the card. It's the William Hill Doonside Cup, this listed race over 1.25 miles. Godolphin have always had a good record in this race. Dubai Horizon, Hector Crouch takes a ride and has a squeak of a chance, I would say. But at a biggerish price at 91, Escalator for Charlie Fellows. He won a handicap at Goodwood last time out on pretty heavy ground. So he'll experience the same type of conditions. This is a step up in class. But Charlie Fellows is always a trainer that I've always rated. And Stevie Donoghue takes the ride here. And I think at a bigger price this one could pose a threat in this race, and maybe spring a slight surprise at 9-1 Escalator there. 10 past 4's the British Stallion Studs Scottish Premier Series EBF Fillies handicap over 1.25 miles as well. Keith Dalglish has a few to fire at in this race, and Chibella is the one. It's this Holy Roman Emperor horse. Won a big handicap, a big field handicap at Thirsk on softish ground. Steps back up and trip here. Will want a strong pace to aim at, so hopefully it will get it. Might not because the size of the field. We'll see. But Conor Beasley on board for Keith Dalglish. I think Chibella has a good chance in the 410. In the 415, it's one of those big race It's one of those big race handicaps over 5 furlongs. Wedding congratulations to Billy and Margaret handicap. Congratulations, Billy and Margaret. You've got a whole host of horses here, but I think Richard Fahey's Dane Hill Desert could run well at 10-1. Ran last time out at Carlisle, finishing second there, but stayed on strongly. Cheek pieces are on for the first time here, but I think big field handicap seems to be entering into a bit of form, and with similar types of conditions as experienced at Carlisle here at Ayr today, then has a good chance. Dane Hill Desert. And in the lucky last at Ayr, the 520, the Ayrshire Cancer Support handicap over 1.5 miles. Now, this is one of those ones where the favourite Buonarroti for, I'll say it in a sort of Italian accent, maybe it'll make me say it better. Declan Carroll has this horse. It's well fancied today, and it's around about 5-2. The one that I am looking at, though, if I can find it, is Palindrome for Marjorie Fife. James Sullivan takes a ride here. Didn't think it got the best of runs at Southwell last time out, and I think it will come into the calculations here in this race. Again, it's one of those horses who's been hitting the crossbar the past few times, but it might just get things its way today. So Palindrome around about 10-1, bigger price there. Jim Goldie obviously likes to have a winner at this meeting. He has Pammy in this race, and that might have a wee decent enough shout, but I don't know about the ground maybe. But actually Palindrome and Pammy are both out of Poet's Voice. So yeah, both might be worth a wee squeak, but more favoured by Palindrome there. So that's the first day's action. As I say, tomorrow morning I'll do another preview of Ladies' Day, and then on Friday night I will do, tomorrow I might be doing both. I'll do the Friday and look at Saturday, but there's a lot of racing on Saturday, not just at Ayr. Obviously there's Newbury, there's Newmarket, have got a card as well. So plenty of action this Saturday, but the main focus, of course, for us will be Ayr and that Ayr Gold Cup, which is one of the best races of the year in my point of view. I've always enjoyed the Ayr Gold Cup and had a bit of success in it as well. Actually, more with the Silver Cup than the Ayr Gold Cup, but we'll look at the Silver Cup as well. Bronze Cup tomorrow, so the decks will come out later on today for those races, and I'll look at them tomorrow morning. So if you're off to Ayr, have a cracker, maybe see you there. If not, and you're having a bet, best of luck, and CopaLoadofRacing.